If you work in a group, something becomes possible which simply is not possible if you're on your own. Providing you can work as if you were one person.
I met this guy named Don Ayers, who was kind of the guitar instructor god of Utah. He was actually from Cleveland, but he had moved here and he had done some teaching up at the U of U, and he was the guy. If you wanted to learn to play guitar in Salt Lake, he was the guy to talk to. So I started working with Don, and that changed everything for me. Up until then, I thought I could kind of play all right, but he really showed me how a way of doing things that I just felt like I took off. And I'd been taking from him for a year or two, and then he told me about this Guitarcraft course with Robert Fripp, which he attended one of the very first courses.
Guitarcraft course level 1 in I think it was 86 or 87. I went to the 7th Guitarcraft course, which was in West Virginia, Claymont Court, West Virginia. And I flew into New York. I'd never been to America. A friend of some people from Guitarcraft told me, you should stay in this hotel, that hotel. They gave me the address, and that's all I had. So I took a subway train from the airport to Manhattan somewhere, stayed in Manhattan. It was a shock. It was a real shock staying there overnight. I remember I didn't sleep all night. I was tossing in my bed.
Before coming to America, my taste of the music is Robert Fripp and Brian Eno, which I thought when I become musician, I try to become musician, and what kind of direction should I take? And my interest was what Robert did with King Crimson, or what Eno did with his solo album, or what he's doing in a side project also with Roxy Music. So I was wondering what should I do, and I just found out Robert have a Guitarcraft course in near Washington area, and that's the place I need to go, because he's my hero.
You had to write a letter to Robert saying why you wanted to attend and what your experience was playing guitar. And my first course was in 1986. I think it was March of 1986. And I was so scared, I couldn't believe. I thought, first of all, to go and study guitar with somebody like Robert Fripp was inconceivable to me.